Hey guys, thank you for coming back to the next video. Guys, in the past, I have done many videos about the prophet Hosea and the prophecies found in Hosea 5 all the way through chapter 14. But just recently, current events are showing me that, and some other people too, that the prophecies, and specifically in chapter 5, where events begin, are coming to pass literally right now. So I'm going to speak about what's going on in the nation of Judah. So in Judah today, as the Bible speaks from an Old Testament perspective, Judah is the Jewish state of Israel that exists today. And in Judah today, or what people call Israel, they have elected a unity government. And when you read this headline, it says Israel, Judah, awaits its two prime ministers. And what happened here is that they could not form a majority government. So Benjamin Gantz and Benjamin Netanyahu came together and formed a unity government where they would share leadership. And it's like they have two prime ministers. This is the first time this has ever happened, where they have two people sharing government. Now, Netanyahu is the prime minister for the first 18 months, and Benny Gantz is the prime minister for the second 18 months. Then they'll have another election. But regardless, it's two prime ministers. They have two leaders. So when you look at the prophecies in Hosea, you see a reference to this. And there has never been a time where they had two kings or two princes or two prime ministers up until now. Secondly, when they were sworn in, when the unity government was sworn in on May 17th, the first thing that Netanyahu pledges is to annex the West Bank. Benjamin Netanyahu and his folks over there, along with Trump, they're trying to move the current boundary lines. Okay, so let's look at that again. We have two princes of Israel, and they're moving a boundary line. So let's go to Hosea 5, and let's see what the prophecy that is unfulfilled speaks about this set of events. It says, the pride of Israel testifies to the face of God. Israel and Ephraim stumble in his guilt, and Judah shall stumble with him. See, Judah is the Jewish state of Israel run by Netanyahu and Benny Gantz. It says this. It says, blow the horn in Gibeah, the trumpet in Ramah, sound the alarm in Bethaven. We follow you, O Benjamin. Now, I've shared this with some folks, Christians and Jews, and they think my idea that this is referring to Benjamin Netanyahu and Benny Gantz, they think that's silly. They don't even see that. They kind of laugh at my notion of even saying that. But look what it says these two princes of Judah do. It says, the princes of Judah have become like those who move a landmark, or that word in the Hebrew is boundary line. Upon them I will pour my wrath like water. So this princes of Judah, in the past I've looked at this and thought, well, that's probably the Knesset. The princes, the more than one. But now that we look at this and we see this unprecedented events here with the fact that the Jewish state of Israel has two prime ministers sharing power. We have more than one prince. We have the princes of Judah, Benny Gantz and Benjamin Netanyahu, are getting ready to move a boundary line in the West Bank. And there's this name Benjamin's even noted up here. So to me, this prophecy that has never been fulfilled in times past, that's ignored by the Christians and the Jews of today, is getting ready to be fulfilled. And of course, what do we see? We see Ephraim, when this occurs, is crushed in judgment because he is determined to go after filth. So what I did was, I took this prophecy of Hosea 5 and 6, and I rewrote it based upon how I see this being interpreted. Now, somebody might get uptight with me by going so far as to put the speak or alter the prophecy, but what I'm really trying to do is I'm trying to make it understandable for us to read now. And this is just my thoughts on the whole thing. Okay, so some of this could be skewed a little bit, but it's how I see current events. So the prophecies in Hosea 4 through 14, chapters 4 through 14, have never been fulfilled in times past. You won't find a single scholar or anybody making that statement. So starting with verse 1, I'm going to go ahead and read it now. Hear this, you pastors. Pay attention, Christian church. Give ear, Trump and his administration. Okay, well, let's see what the real world says. Hear this, O priests. Pay attention, O house of Israel. Give ear, O house of the king. Be Trump. For judgment is upon you, for you have been a snare at Mitzvah. Let me go back to my document here, guys. You can read the real text on your own. Okay, for you have been a snare at Mitzvah, and a net has been spread. Okay, I'm saying false flag attack on an aircraft carrier will trick you, Trump, into World War III. And the deep state operatives have gone deep into slaughter, but the Lord himself will discipline. I know America, and the church is not hidden from me. For now, O America, you've played the whore. The church is defiled. Their deeds do not permit them to return to their God. For the spirit of whoredom is within them, for they know not the Lord. The pride of the church testifies to the face of God. The church and America shall stumble in his guilt. The Jewish state of Israel, Judah, also shall stumble with them. With their money and their possessions they shall go forth and seek the Lord, but they will not find him. God has withdrawn from them. They have dealt faithlessly with the Lord. They have borne pagan children. Now, your July 4th holiday celebration shall devour them in the land. Blow the horn in Gibeah, blow the trumpet in Ramah, sound the alarm, O Beth Haven. We will follow you, O Benjamin Netanyahu, or Benny Gantz. America shall become a desolation in the day of punishment. Among the Western Christian nations I will make it known for sure. The pair of Benjamins has become like those who move a boundary line. Upon them I will pour out my wrath like water. Benjamin and Benny are proposing to annex the West Bank settlements to move that boundary line. It's supposed to go into effect July 1st, which is a week away. America is oppressed, crushed in judgment, because they have determined to go after filth. But I am like a moth to America and dry rot to the Jews. When America saw his sickness, the Jewish state of Israel, his wound, then America shall run after the satanic leader and sent to the great king, but he is not able to cure your wound. Let me just put a question mark here. I don't know if this is the case. For I will be like a lion to America, Christians, and I will be like a young lion to the Jews. Even I, will tear and go away. I will carry off the bride and the innocents, and no one shall rescue them. I will return to my place in heaven. Zechariah 8:3 is this. Until they, the foolish virgins, acknowledge their guilt and seek my face, and in their distress they will earnestly seek me. So here is a departure. Jeremiah 50 says it's the little ones. In Jeremiah 50 it says, like a lion, the Lord has a plan to tear away the little ones from the flock. Starting in Hosea 6, come, the left behind group, come. Let us, the foolish virgins, return to the Lord, for he has torn us, that he may heal us. He has struck us down, he will bind us up. After 2 days of darkness, maybe, he will revive us, and on the third day he will raise us up, that we may live before him. This is a second departure rapture. After 3 days of something, darkness, I don't know, seems like it. Let us know, let us press on to know the Lord. His going out is for sure as the dawn. He will come to us as the showers, as the spring rains water the earth. Then the Lord says, what will I do with you, O Ephraim, O America? What will I do with you, O Judah, Jewish state of Israel? Your love is like a morning cloud, like the dew that goes away early. Then the Lord says, therefore I have cut them down by the prophets. I have slain them by the words. This is the left behind being told what happened by the prophets, the 144,000 who were left here to give direction to those who were left behind, to usher them into the Goshens. I have slain them by the words of my mouth, and my judgment goes forth like light. For I desire steadfast love and not sacrifice, the knowledge of God rather than burnt offerings. But like Adam, they have transgressed the covenant. They have dealt faithlessly with me. Let me keep going here. So, and then verse 10, it says, in the left behind apostate church, I have seen a horrible thing, and I would suggest this is accepting the alien ETs, the fallen angels, as their little g gods. America's whoredom is there. The left behind church is defiled. But for you, verse 11, the Jewish state of Israel, a harvest is appointed when I restore the fortunes of my people. See, none of this would make any sense if you didn't know who Ephraim, if you didn't know who Judah was. Let me show you what the real text says. Let me go to Hosea 6. In the house of Israel, I have seen a horrible thing. Ephraim's whoredom is there. Israel is defiled. For you also, O Judah, a harvest is appointed, when I restore the fortunes of my people. So Judah is getting different treatment here than Israel is up here, and Ephraim. See, this proves from a prophetic standpoint that Judah is not Israel. See, Judah are the Jews, the southern kingdom of Judah. See, when Hosea wrote this prophecy in around 750 BC, there was the southern kingdom of Judah, one kingdom, and then there was the northern kingdom of Israel, led by the tribe of Ephraim. So from Hosea's perspective, when he makes these references to these people groups, he doesn't know about Christians and Jews. What he knows about is the southern kingdom of Judah, and that's what he prophesies about, and he knows about the northern kingdom of Israel, led by Ephraim. So obviously from Hosea's perspective, when he's looking forward in time, 2,700 years, and he's prophesying, he's not going to say Christians and Jews. He's going to say what he knows to say. In the house of Israel, I have seen a horrible thing. Ephraim's whoredom is there. Israel is defiled. But for you, O Judah, a harvest is appointed. See, Judah's getting a different treatment than the house of Israel. Now let me go back to my text and suggest what I think this means, as I read a minute ago. In the left behind apostate church, in the house of Israel, I have seen a horrible thing. Well, what thing have we seen? Well, if we go to 2 Thessalonians 2, the coming of the lawless one is with all lying signs and wonders. That's a fallen angel thing. There have been prophetic words that speak about the alien ETs are going to come, and the left behind church is going to think that they are the gods that were sent here millions of years ago and implanted their DNA into apes, and that's how evolution came about. America's whoredom is there. The left behind church is defiled. But for you, O Judah, Jewish state of Israel, a harvest is appointed. Okay, guys, you guys can download this document and you can share it with others. But the key here is that the princes of Judah, these two princes, which has never been seen before in the history of the world, is shown in the prophet Hosea from 2,700 years ago. And we finally see this reference called out. And of course, the instant that this government comes into being, Netanyahu wants to annex and move a boundary line. And that's exactly what the prophecy says. I'll read it again. Blow the horn in Gibeah, the trumpet in Ramah. Get ready for World War III. Syria is going to attack. Sound the alarm in Beth Haven. We will follow you, O Benjamin Netanyahu. Ephraim shall become a desolation in the day of punishment. Okay, the princes of Judah have become like those who move a boundary line. We see it right here, guys. We see these two princes. So with that, guys, I'll let you go. Have a great day, and God bless you.